A Walk to Freedom. Time to warm up. Identify the pictures. Time to know. India is a country famous for its wealth and spices. Many European countries tried to come to India for trade. Finally, the Portuguese, led by Vasco da Gama, succeeded in finding a sea route to India. He reached Kozhikode in Kerala in the year 1498. Later, French, Arabians, and many other countries started trade with India, and finally came the British and started their first factory at Surat in the year 1608. Jahangir was the Mughal emperor at that time. Gradually, the British people started capturing the small kingdoms in India, and finally the entire India came to the control of English East India Company. Later, small revolts has been happened in the various parts of the country against the British rule. But a combined revolt against the British rule has been happened in 1857. This is called First War of Independence. The revolt broke out when a group of Indian soldiers of British Army started fighting against British. This is because the British compelled them to use a cartridge in the rifle which is covered with animal fat, and moreover, they compelled the Indian soldiers to cross the sea. These two are against the social and religious customs at that time. Mangal Pandey, Tantya Tope, Jhansi Lakshmibai, Nana Sahib, Bahadur Shah too. The revolt spread throughout India, and it is led by Rani Jhansi Lakshmibai, Tantya Tope, Nana Sahib, Bahadur Shah too, the Mughal emperor. The first Indian soldier killed in this revolt is Mangal Pandey, and he is considered as the first martyr of our freedom struggle. The British suppressed the revolt, and Queen Victoria, through her proclamation, took over the entire rule of India under United Kingdom. But in due course, against the exploitation of British, various movements have been developed in different parts of India. In the meanwhile, in 1885, Indian National Congress was formed under the presidentship of W.C. Banerjee, with only 72 members in Mumbai. Slowly, Congress started taking the leadership of agitations against the British. The British government introduced many repressive rules which does not allow even freedom to speech to the Indians. Many national leaders arose in this time who led the freedom movement. Motilal Nehru, Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose, Lala Lajpat Rai, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel are some among them. Gandhiji started this agitation against the British with his famous Champarna Satyagraha for the indigo farmers in the year 1917. Gandhiji, Jawaharlal Nehru, Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose. On 13th April 1919, people gathered in Jallianwala Bagh Park in Amritsar to protest against the arrest of the national leaders. The British Army, led by General Oyer, closed the entrance of the park and fired the Indians. More than 1,000 people killed and over twice that number wounded. This incident came to known as Jallianwala Bagh Massacre. This incident inflamed the anger of Indians, and Gandhiji declared non-cooperation movement against British. The British secretly shifted the General Oyer to England because of the fear of attack towards him. But a great patriot named Udham Singh went to England and killed General Oyer. National leaders led several agitations. Lala Lajpat Rai, who was called as Lion of Punjab, has been severely wounded and died because of the lathi blows of British while he was protesting against the Simon Commission. Dandi March, Quit India movement. Gandhiji conducted Dandi March in 1930 in order to break salt laws. In 1942, the famous Quit India movement started. A resolution was passed on 8 August 1942 in Bombay by the All India Congress Committee, declaring its demand for an immediate end of British rule. The Congress decided to organize a mass struggle on non-violent lines on the widest possible scale. Gandhiji's slogan of "Do or die, karo ya maro" inspired the nation. Every man, woman, and child began dreaming of a free India. A large sort of agitations has been done by different leaders in which the Subhash Chandra Bose constituted an army named Indian National Army and fought against British. After the Second World War in 1947, August 15th, India has been declared as a free country by the British. Jawaharlal Nehru became the first Prime Minister of India, and Gandhiji was called as the father of our nation. Time to recall. Vasco da Gama reached Kozhikode in the year 1498. The first War of Independence happened in the year 1857. Mangal Pandey is considered the first martyr of our freedom struggle. Indian National Congress was formed in the year 1885. India got independence on 15th August 1947. Time to answer for formative and summative assessment. Answer the following questions. Write a short note on First War of Independence. Who was called the Lion of Punjab? Write a short note on Jallianwala Bagh incident. Who was the first Prime Minister of India? Oral questions for FA. Fill up the following blanks using the clue kit. The British started their first factory in the year 1608. Considered as the first martyr of our freedom struggle. Indian National Congress was formed in the year. Went to England and killed General Oyer. Clue kit: Mangal Pandey, 1885, Udham Singh, Surat. Write yes or no to the following statements. India is a country famous for spices and wealth. The British compelled the Indian soldier to cross the sea. Gandhi started Champarna Satyagraha in the year 1937. In 1885, only 72 members were there in Indian National Congress. The revolt of 1857 was successful, won against British. Can you name the picture? Communication skills. Match the following hot questions. Time to do project for formative assessment. Find out the leaders of each of the following places who were at the time of revolt of 1857. Nagpur, Jhansi, Delhi, Lucknow, Gwalior. Life skills. East India Company, also called English East India Company, formally 1600 to 1708. Governor and Company of Merchant of London trading into the East Indies, or 1708 to 1873. United Company of Merchants of England trading to the East Indies. English Company formed for the exploitation of trade with East and Southeast Asia and India, incorporated by Royal Charter on December 31st, 1600. Starting as a monopolistic trading body, the company became involved in politics and acted as an agent of British imperialism in India from the early 18th century to the mid-19th century. In addition, the activities of the company in China in the 19th century served as a catalyst for the expansion of British influence there.